I refuse to let my husband's friend use my wolf permit, and everyone thinks I'm evil. So my husband's friend Joe has been obsessed with getting a wolf dog for years. Not just any dog, but like a 90% wolf hybrid, which is basically a wild animal. Joe works 60 hours a week, lives with roommates, and thinks feeding it grocery store meat is totally fine. Last week, he put a deposit down on this wolf puppy from another state without doing any research. Then he finds out our state has crazy strict laws about wolf hybrids. You need special permits, tall fences, specialty crates, and the permits are almost impossible to get. I work in the exotic animal industry, so I have a permit that allows me to keep up to 6 wolf hybrids. My dog is only 15% wolf, and she's my trained service dog, so I got approved easily and don't need most of the restrictions. When Joe was panicking about losing his deposit, my husband mentions that I have a wolf permit and could maybe help with paperwork. Joe immediately calls me and asks if I can just put the wolf on my permit and pretend it lives with me for yard space. I told him absolutely not. This isn't some cute dog we're talking about. A 90% wolf hybrid can jump 6-foot fences, they roam, they bite, and they're never truly safe. I've seen professional trainers fail with these animals, but here's the real problem. If I get caught lying about where this wolf lives, I lose all my exotic animal permits. That's my entire career down the drain. I literally confiscate illegal animals for work, so getting caught with an illegal setup would destroy my life. Joe was devastated, but I thought that was the end of it. Wrong. All his friends started calling me selfish and saying I was gatekeeping his dream. My husband's friends are saying there's no reason not to help since the chances of getting caught are low. But then Joe told me something that made my blood run cold. He's getting the wolf anyway, with or without permits. He's planning to keep a 90% wild animal illegally in a house with roommates, working 12-hour days, with just a regular fence and a doggy door. The worst part? There's a decent chance that when this wolf escapes or hurts someone, I'll be the one sent to confiscate it. That's literally my job. I capture dangerous animals when they become threats. So I might have to be the person who takes this wolf away from Joe after it destroys his life. And even if I let him visit the wolf at our sanctuary, it would only be through a fence, maybe a few times a year. Joe finally accepted my answer, but now half our friend group thinks I'm horrible for crushing his dream, instead of just taking a small risk to help him out. They have no idea I might end up being the one pointing a tranquilizer gun at his dream wolf in 6 months.